Okay, I finally got my hands on a pair of these, and it was hard. I really wanted to get these guys. Peace and love, guys, by the way. It was kind of rude, but I wanted to get these when these dropped to retail, but there was just no way in hell I was getting a pair. And I tried too. I had a little faith that I would hit on a pair, and I didn't. I kind of knew I wasn't anyway, but I'm so glad that they made these, and I think they're going to make the Cherry Blossom DMVs, so I'll probably have a pair of those at some point. But this is a pair that actually brought me back to foams. Not actually Tekken, because when I used to play Tekken, it looked like this. And I thought Tekken was a pretty cool game back on PS1, even though I'm a Street Fighter guy. Tekken 1 was dope, and I don't really remember this Kazuya guy that the shoes are for. I don't really remember him at all. I just used like Law, the Yoshimitsu dude, and now Tekken looks like this, which is way different. It looks damn near realistic, virtual reality. It's crazy, but I'm always a Street Fighter guy, but always had love for Tekken. But I stopped playing Tekken after like Tekken 2 or Tekken Tag that was like maybe on PS2, maybe PS3. I have no idea. But as far as the sneaker go, I had to have these because look at it. They actually tried. I love it when Nike or Jordan brand actually tries. You got to snap these out. Sorry about the dark footage right there. I didn't realize it was that dark. But these unsnap. The box art is really dope. I think the other character right there is the Jin, and I think he has the other sneaker, which is like more of a white sneaker, and it straps down just like this. But this one is way better because the way they made the upper, I've never seen them make anything like this. And they could pretty much do any damn thing when they make these foam uppers. The way they're doing the prints. This was amazing. Like, I love eggplantish, iridescent, color changing type of things. They put like this kind of web Tekken thing over the top of it, like this overlay that I think it has reflective properties. I put a black light on it, which I'll show later. And I couldn't really get the black light to make that overlay stand out. But when I first seen that these were coming out, I was like, man, I hope I can get a pair of those. And right now in my size, which is a size 10, I get all my foams in a size 10. They're like, man, like $700, $800. The Cherry Blossom DMVs are up there too. They're like $700, $500 or something like that. And I'm just not paying that for any sneaker. Like, I have my limit when it comes to resale. I hate paying resale, but there's some kicks that I will make a sacrifice for, but not over 500, 600, 700. It's just not happening. As you can see there, they have the Tekken 8 stamp where the Penny Hardaway stamp would be, and they just executed these extremely well. I like the little jewel Nike swoosh that they have right there on the toe. Typically that's embroidered in. They have fist on this one, fates on the other one. I'll show that here in a second. It's just, everything is nice. Look how they did the carbon fiber. It's like gunmetal looking carbon fiber. They really mastered this. And to tell you the truth, I bet Penny Hardaway, I bet that he doesn't even play Tekken at all. I'm pretty sure, because back when this game came out, it was like 95, 96. Penny Hardaway was in the NBA. So I doubt that he was even playing PS1 that much. I mean, he could have. I don't know, but I doubt it. He was injured for a little bit of the time, and, you know, maybe he was playing in his downtime. But back then when you're battling Jordan, you probably are not playing Tekken. But anyway, I don't know what that little insignia means. Maybe that's the symbol for the guy. I already forgot his name. I was going to say Yakuza, but that's not his name. What's his name again? Karomi, what's his name? Kazuya, I think it is. And I don't remember him from the game. Like, he just wasn't that cool to me when I played Tekken, and that's okay. But the shoes are dope. He has the best sneaker, and if you go back and look at that PS1 footage, he looked like he was wearing some kind of Nikes. I don't know how Sony got away with that, but he looked like he was wearing like some Blazers or something like that. And that's dope because that means that the developers over there at Namco Bandai, I think it is, they're probably sneakerheads to a degree. If you're putting those type of sneakers on your character models, that means that you have a love for sneakers, and that's probably why 20 years later that trickled down to this pair, which I think is It's just really dope, man. They made a shoe, like if you don't even mess with Tekken at all, which I don't, they made you love the shoe. And a lot of people like the shoe. Again, this brought people back to loving the foams. That shoe right there, the blue Penny Hardaway, the original OG. That's why I like foams. And I'm bringing this shoe out because look at the cut right here. See how it's nice and rounded? The retail pairs have a different shape. I don't know if I'm going to say better, but it's just different. And if you look right there, it's kind of hard to see because the shoe's at a weird angle. It's a lot pointed. See my fingers going in a point, like right at the top. It doesn't curve over as much as the retail. And I think there's more on the toe box. Like look how thick the bottom is, the clear part, the clear sole. It's a lot more pronounced. You're getting more clear sole on the retail Foamposite than you are on the one on the bottom. And I'm just pointing these differences out because when you have them side by side, you can tell, but when you don't have them side by side, none of that really matters. And by the way, they do feel, for me, they feel the same on feet. Like the Foamposites don't, like the UA ones don't like change in quality when you're wearing them. They feel exactly the same. So that means they're using the same air zoom pods within the shoe. It's like a full length zoom. It feels pretty good. I actually hooped in the Coppers. I believe I took those on court, or it might have been like the plum ones. What are those called again? I forgot what they're called, but the eggplants, that's what it is, the eggplants. And by the way, shout out to HaHaStyle_ on Instagram for sending these through. They believed in me when no one else did. It's pretty expensive to ship these from China, and you can see the back of the foam too. It's totally different. It's not as pronounced, and where the black part is, it's kind of more rounded on the retail, and it's pretty flat on this pair that I have. And see there, you can see it a little bit better. See at the top lace hole how where the foam meets, it's more pointed, and on this one where that top lace hole is, it's very rounded. It's more contoured, and it does look better, but I have zero complaints because I actually have the shoe, meaning this Tekken pair, the Kazuya, whatever his name is, the Karombis. It's just a beautiful shoe. I think my favorite part about the sneaker is how they change from purple to a really dark teal, and that probably matches some of the stuff he wears in the actual game. These are just flawless. These are a 10 out of 10. This is how you execute a concept. Right here, this is just me showing them with a flashlight from my phone to try to get that overlay to kind of pop a little bit more. I know it's reflector because when I was in my house and the light hit it, it popped out a little bit more. So I figured let me grab a black light real quick, and the black light really didn't make it stand out like I thought it would. So it's not like a 3M material. It's just some kind of overlay that they use, and it's dope. I mean, you can see it without having to shine a light directly on it. You could tell there's an overlay on it, but it's just a dope shoe. Again, shout out to HaHaStyle for getting these to me in a timely manner, and I'll catch you on the next video, guys. Peace.